This during the pandemic, it's called A Day in the Life. It's a nice, warm COVID-19 day. I'm out to pick up a prescription. I think I'll doll it up a little. V-neck tie-dye, hip hookers, swingbacks, rainbow butterfly earrings. A little something to lighten up the pandemic. Guy at the pharmacy counter. Hi, darling. Snarky smile like he's doing me a favor. Am I going to have to take a shower when I get home? And yet, I'm headed back toward the front of the store. A gentleman is headed to the pharmacy. I give him a happy Virus Day nod as we pass. Hi, sweetheart, he says. What? I almost say as I turn with an incredulous look. No man better call me that unless we are lovers and there is wine and chocolate involved. Who does he think he is? And yet, I leave CVS with a silly grin beneath my mask, all sparkly-eyed and shit, because there's one thing that I and those two chauvinist men have agreed on. I am a woman. Such a pesky paradox. As a woman, I am offended. As a trans woman, I am pleased. But then that is part of why this silly I love life grin. I'm living a paradox. I'm loving it. Like when I turned the pants off a waiter who just clocked me and didn't know what to do with it. He's attentive, but his wheels are turning. What would you like to drink, ma'am? With a nervous smile. So cute in his bow tie and innocence. Like when I got pulled for no tail light. May I see your license, ma'am, or sir, or ma'am? Classic triple take. Poor guy must have had some diversity training and he was doing his best. Teachable moments, I love it. Except when I get tired of doing somebody's homework for them. How about you unwoke cis folks being a little proactive? You've got the internet, for fuck's sake. Like when I was in for surgery and the chart says patient name Erika and the recovery nurse is throwing he's and hims in my direction like I'm deaf or just don't count. Like when I'm practicing my bank shots and getting a little bored and see this guy 2 tables over. Want to shoot a few, I say? He looks me up and down and replies, sure, as long as you don't come on to me. I say to myself, in your dreams, Biff. Think with your dick, why don't you? Gender identity. Not just penis and vagina. So much more room for nuance, surprise, authenticity, discovery. I am a human born with a penis who feels every ounce a woman. What's so difficult about that? Just accept it and let's get on with living. There's so much more to life than plumbing and pipe fitting. Think outside the box, keep your genitals in, and air out your mind instead. Parallel pandemics, virus droplets and sleazy men, COVID-19 and transphobia. I get home and take off my N95. That silly grin is still there. A little something to lighten up the pandemic.